Hi guys, and welcome back to this new Build the Server episode. I haven't done this one in a while, so I'll just do it again. I've made a little bit of progress on the server part. So as you can see, there is a just a little city here, but I wanted to expand it. So right here there's a little map with all the districts that I want to add. So this will be the slime district with a main theme of green and slime and all that kind of stuff. And we have a water district right here and a nether district right here with the walls going across like right there. So yeah, I just wanted to create one of the districts right now, the water district. So I want to fill this all up. I don't know whether it's gonna work in today's episode alone, but maybe I'll put this in a two-parter or something. So I wanted to create a little road. I've already added a little, try to add a little thing right here. It was a mermaid statue, but I'm gonna take it down. I'm gonna rebuild it. I don't know how long that is going to take, but I'm gonna do it in its typical time lapse, like I did the docks. And yeah, let's get right into this episode. Right, let's go. So first I want to take this down, and then I want to build. My plan for this one was a water themed. As you can see, it's water if you flip it around. And I wanted to create it next to the docks because, well, water, and a little bit of a city inside the water as well. That's why it's a small part only on the land, and then here like some little caverns in which people can also live with a little yeah, it's just yeah, living spaces underwater in all types of shapes and sizes, like a submarine or a little, I say a lot of little little shell right here or something. So yeah, let's go into super fast build mode. Yeah.
Right, so in this first time lapse I wanted to talk to you guys about what I'm building and what I'm trying to go for. So right now I'm building the statue, and I went for prismarine to get it in the blue shape. But the prismarine didn't really go well with the first design I had, so I decided to edit it. This design also doesn't really work out, as it's way too hard to make correct. So I decided to go with a human statue first, and then later add the fishtail. That would make it more clear on how I would do such a thing. The head was quite a challenge because of all the little details a head has. Now I'm going to start on the hair part. I will make it flow down, but that's more difficult because it will have to go with the proportions of the statue. So statues are actually quite hard to make. The hands were first a little bit too long, but then I edited them and decided to add some relics on top of them. So here I first start off with the spear, but it's quite hard to make a spear in these proportions since it has to be pointy at the top, but you don't want it to become too small. So that was quite a difficult situation. Right, now I decide to add the tail out of quartz. I will make it flow down to the ground off of the pedestal and add a little bit of a detail at the end by making a kind of fin. So as you can see, it's coming out quite nicely. The back needed a little bit more depth, so I decided to add that. The chest area I didn't know what to do with yet, so I left it blank for now. I also wanted to create a sort of flower in the hair of the mermaid, so I decided to add some coral around it, but I didn't know how to add this. So, because you have to have water next to the coral, otherwise it will go gray. So I just decided on coral blocks eventually. But yeah, that was pretty much what I did right now. So yeah, let's get back to the video.
So yeah, this is the little, well, not really little now, is it? What's with me and that word today? I don't know. But this is the mermaid statue that I made. I'm gonna edit this diorite to be more cool, like this. Alright, I'm gonna edit this whole stuff. I don't like the look of diorite. I mean, it doesn't work with this build. With some builds it works, but with this build it really doesn't. Nah, the fence also doesn't work. It has to be a wall. Sandstone, maybe? What did I break? I mean, this looks better. Nah, it doesn't. This has to be like this. Maybe this would look better. Nah, that's too small. Doesn't have to be changed, so don't change it then. Come on, man. Well, maybe now the bird's fence is like this all the way down. Now it has the tridents. Keep breaking this block. Like this. Maybe to keep it in the style that we do it in this prismarine. Maybe it's too small. Maybe it should be like this then. Do we have a blue fence? No, we don't have a blue fence. Hmm. Whoa, that was villager sound. Maybe then a block. Do we have any blocks here? Yeah, we do. No, that's also a stair. Don't we have any? We don't have any blocks in the face. I'm very proud of myself. Oh well, we do have one block. Maybe like this it would look bulkier, and then is then one of these right below the last fence. Nah, these have to go. It's very difficult making a trident that looks good. Well, I mean, this one looks kinda good. Let's add it to the map. I'm good for now with this statue. Let's add it to the map and let's see what else we can build today. I don't like having to build in the wilderness, so I'm just gonna claim all of this part. I haven't done that yet, but I'm gonna just claim all of this, and then we can build further. There are lots of cows right here. Right. Well, way there. Come on, block. Right. Then a daylight sensor. And put it on nights. Slash time set 1. Alright. Now I don't have to do that either. Oh. Alright, what are we going to build now? I think some houses would do nice in this district. Shall we start in the water or shall we start above water? Let's start above water with just some basic design. Right, time-lapse mode on.
In the second time lapse, I built the road and one house. If you guys have any house designs, be sure to let me know in the comments. Right now, I'm just smoothing out the mountain to fit the road. I want to make a blue ice road with light stained glass over it, and now I'm just quickly swapping out the walls with dirt. Right. So let's get into the house. I went for a igloo style house because it's water, so why not go for an igloo? I first quickly started with a circle, and then I repeated that a circle halfway around on either side, and then I fill it in with concrete. I also lay this concrete down one. I think it's pretty good design for an igloo, only I don't know whether it fits exactly in the city, but that way we'll just have to see when I'm finished with the rest of the builds. Then we'll see what we're gonna change. Now I'm just quickly making the floor and the door, and that way it's way easier to do. So I quite like the design of this igloo, and it was not really a lot of work, to be honest. It took me a long time, but it's not a lot of work. It's just getting it correctly that's quite difficult, but once you have it, it's not that hard. Now I'm just sprinkling in some blue concrete, which will allow me to detail it more. That's why I always use different colors, otherwise you just have a blue blob, and now you really have some texture in it. Also, texturing the floor is very important, I think. It's not that hard to do, just add some cobble or some stone brick into a stone floor, and that will allow you to texture it quite easily. The carpet patterns are always in a circle with me. You can make it another way, but it doesn't have to be in that other way. I also put down a command block with time set 1 and weather clear, because I just don't like building in the rain or in the dark. That's mainly why I did it. The fireplace was a bit of a hassle, but I eventually managed to get it correctly, which is of course amazing. So I hope you all are enjoying this video, and yeah, let me just put on some music so you can enjoy me making a fireplace and a chimney out the top.
Alright, so yeah, we built this little cozy house. And yeah, we did the interior for it as well. Little map right here. It's right there. Uh, and I'm gonna quickly build a road going into here. Then we'll make a little town square here. But I think I'll do that in the next episode since I'm already recording for about an hour. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you wanna build this yourself, yeah, I'll just fly around and you can see what it is. It's basically a little frame of stripped birch logs with then filled in with light blue concrete in a sphere shape, half sphere shape, and then some blue concrete sprinkled in on the top. Then for this little, yeah, this little in this case, what's it called, chimney, uh, you just have stone blocks on top and on the bottom, and then connect them up with some walls. Can be cobblestone, can be stone brick. I like stone brick better, but you can use cobblestone walls to kinda give it a little more detail, as you want to detail this. Then for the top, maybe this would look better actually. You can put little trapdoors to cover up the flames. I've also done that with those. And yeah, you just put a little campfire on top to get the smoke effect going up. Then for the insides, there's just some carpet on the floor. The floor is made out of stone with cobblestone and stone brick highlights, but you don't have to do that. You can also just make it fully out of stone. Then the walls are lined with barrels because those are the easiest and simplest solution for storage, as you can use them. There are two beds right here. In every end of the room there's a sea lantern with a trapdoor on top. These are also sea lanterns with trapdoors on top. I've put a trapdoor right here as well because, well, I want to create the symmetry kind of. Let's just put a light there as well. That will light up the room even further. There's also a trapdoor with a sea lantern on the top right here. It's a simple pattern, the carpets. I've put some crafting stations right here, some furnaces right here, the tools are right there, with a campfire down there which will create the little flames. You can also do that with a, let me just do that quickly, with some netherrack, the old fashioned way, and a flint and steel, like this. Then put the furnace right here, put this right there. I think I might like that better, but there's not a nice sound effect to it, so that's a bit of a shame. Then you have enough storage space right here, enough furnace right here. You can even create a little trapdoor right here to alright, there are sound effects, to allow yourself a little more space. Even you can replace this one, also dig down, but I didn't do that because I didn't go for space. I went for a little room. It's quite spacious, even though it's not that big, so it's great for a house. Two beds right here, you can sleep in them, and you can see the entire area using this. I've put the map like this because there's an ocean here and we're in the water, so we're in the water part of the city, so we don't really need anything else. Right, but that was it for this episode of building the server. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. I would also really enjoy it if you watched this episode as well, because if you enjoyed this, you might enjoy these two as well. Those are two episodes, one for the jetties and the other one for the little part down here. If you want to keep up with the server, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification icon. I post server updates every week, and I sometimes post building the server as well. Maybe put a little one of these as well. That's nice for some lighting in the dark. Yeah, if you have any suggestions on how I should go about building the rest of the buildings, I don't want to just copy paste this one all over. So if you have any suggestions, be sure to leave a comment down below and let me know. If you have any building tips that you want to see, or any tutorials you want to see, also be sure to leave that feedback down below. Right, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye. Sticks out.